Following two breaking stories here at noon. First, an alert for drivers in southern Indiana. Just moments ago, we learned I-65 reopened a nearly 10-mile stretch of road in both directions between Bartholomew and Jackson counties after a military semi carrying roughly 300 howitzer rounds caught fire. Sheriff Chris Lane said it happened just before 8 o'clock this morning and remained closed for more than 3 hours while an Army explosive ordnance disposal team arrived to render those munitions safe. So all clear there. Also new here at noon, one of Indiana's most high-profile and heartbreaking cases will be tried in Louisville. You may remember the murder of 5-year-old Cairo Jordan, who was found by a mushroom hunter stuffed inside of a suitcase in a wooded area of Washington County back in 2022. His mother there, Dawn Anderson, is charged with murder, manslaughter, criminal abuse, and abuse of a corpse in connection to her son's death. Prosecutors say Cairo died in Louisville and after some tough discussions asked that Anderson's case be transferred here. She's expected in a Jefferson County courtroom on December 15th. Another woman, Dawn Coleman, is already serving 25 years in prison for her role in Cairo's murder. Tonight, the JCPS board will take a vote on halting the superintendent's plan to close and consolidate a handful of schools in a move to address the district's $188 million budget deficit. After 3 different public feedback sessions on these cuts, board leaders said Friday they need more time and evidence that those are the right moves. The board is meeting tonight at 6 o'clock. And this is another one of our top stories here at noon. Thanks so much for joining us today. I'm Brooke Hash. King Elementary is one of the schools with its future on the line. Students and parents have been vocal with their message, keep that school open. Our Alex Dieter and photojournalist Levi Hammer explain why.
It's like my second home and my safe place.
I love it. I love all my teachers and I really love the school. I like it.
King Elementary students, bundled up and legs swinging, looking up at their school. The JCPS board is expected to vote on if they'll continue learning here or 3 miles down the road at Maupin Elementary.
That will break my heart because I love all the teachers. I've been here since kindergarten and I don't want this school to shut down.
King is just one of the several schools included in the district's plan to close, consolidate, and to sell. Late last week, the JCPS board called to hold off on that proposal.
Save King!
The decision came days after King students, teachers, and parents marched to save their school. The district says that King Elementary is at 70% capacity, saying the average cost for a student is $33,000, which they say is well over the district's elementary school average per student, which is $23,500.
So this is a very vital institution here in our community.
Amanda Steckler has a 4th grader at King.
Her behavior has improved because of the ratios that we have here. We have a lot of staff per classrooms.
And says the board's call to pause the changes has left her hopeful. Students are left putting into practice what they learn inside the classroom.
Right now we're learning about perseverance and stuff, and we talk about on the morning meeting how we can make our day turn better or if we came in with a bad mood.
And waiting to see if their classrooms stay at King Elementary. Alex Dieter, WHAS11 on your side.
4 other schools will also be watching tonight's meeting closely. The superintendent recommended both Zachary Taylor Elementary and Liberty High School close. Zachary Taylor's building would then be sold. Waller Williams Environmental School would be consolidated, with students moving to areas around Fairdale. Finally, the Georgia Chaffee Teenage Parent Program, or TAP, would move to the Gaines Early Childhood Center on Males campus. Again, that board meeting tonight at 6 o'clock at Van Hoos Education Center. WHAS 11 will be there tonight covering the board's decision. We'll bring you the latest details on air and through our free mobile app. It is 12:03. We've made it to Tuesday. Nice, beautiful blue skies there, but we know the chill is in the air, Matthew.
Yeah, it surely is in the air for us as we go towards this afternoon. We'll continue to see those sunny skies out there for us as we go towards today. Temperatures right now just into the 30s, upper 30s for Louisville, Scottsburg at 40 degrees. And eventually we'll see those temperatures likely cool down as we go towards tonight, that is. So overall, we'll continue to see some nice sunshine on the way for us as we go towards today, that is. So as we look at those current wind gusts, we're seeing those from 20 to 25 miles per hour out there for us, but those feel like temperatures a little bit cooler outside, upper 20s and lower 30s into the mid 20s even in Shelbyville for those feel-like temperatures. So it's getting a little bit colder as those winds start to pick up. Now, we talked about the clouds kind of lingering around this morning, but those are starting to move out with some nice sunshine to warm us up just a little bit as we head towards this afternoon. That hourly planner keeps us just into the 40s by about 4 p.m. Back into this evening, we'll actually stick into the lower 40s as we head towards the overnight hours. Highs today really across the area will be into the lower 40s, 42 degrees in Hardinsburg and Brandenburg, 43 degrees. What's ahead though? We have our next chance for some snow showers on the way for us as we head towards the later part of this week. And I'll be timing that out coming up in just a few minutes. Back over to you, Brooke.
Matthew, thank you. The world's largest contract electronics manufacturer, famous for assembling major tech products like Apple iPhones, game consoles, and Amazon Kindles, is coming to the South End. The company called Foxconn is investing $174 million and creating 180 new jobs to launch its first U.S. manufacturing facility, and it's right here in the Derby City. The facility will be 350,000 square feet and located in southwestern Jefferson County. It's also expanding into high-tech areas like AI servers, electric vehicles, and robotics. Mayor Craig Greenberg said Louisville is building the future of American manufacturing, and the world is taking notice.
The sense that Louisville's economy is shifting into another gear. Because announcements like this don't happen every day. But when they do, they signal something deeper.
The mayor not yet announcing what exactly will be made at that Louisville facility, but teased it will be a well-known consumer product founded in Taiwan. Foxconn is a massive global employer facing some scrutiny over working conditions, but remains central to the tech supply chain.
1, 2, 3.
And just like that, a leading AI company is setting up shop in Louisville. Governor Andy Beshear and local leaders were on hand with the team at vSimple Incorporated for its grand opening of a new company headquarters off River Road. vSimple is relocating from southern Indiana as part of a more than $5 million investment, expected to create nearly 200 jobs. Governor Beshear said it's another example of Kentucky's growing business reputation.
Kentucky's reputation as a national leader has been growing. I mean, for the first time in my lifetime, people are looking up to Kentucky instead of looking down on us.
vSimple was founded in New Albany in 2020 and specializes in streamlining company operations using AI. It announced the move to Louisville back in August.
This already has a rating of a 2 out of 5, so people already know it's bad.
From Christmas gifts to cards, the traditional fruitcake you might be looking for every year. Once again, the U.S. Postal Service in Louisville bogged down with delays at its sorting facilities. Now, earlier this year, inspectors found similar issues inside of Louisville's post offices. Our Ian Hardwitt and photojournalist Jessica Farley dug into the issue and are hearing your frustrations.
I'm checking my whole house. I'm like, did they put it in the front? Did they put it in the back? And then you pull it up online, no, it's just delayed again. And it's been here since the 28th of November, and it just keeps delay.
Michelle Hayden came to the Gardner Lane post office looking for the specialty flour she ordered for holiday baking. USPS tracking showed it should have been delivered already.
Packages and prices keep going up, but their service keeps going down.
The local letter carriers union, Branch 14, says they don't have as much mail to deliver to your door as usual because of all the delays at the sorting facility. However, the person I spoke to over the phone was not allowed to use their name for fear of being fired.
The union official said package sorting was understaffed. In a statement, the Postal Service said it increased staffing to help ease inbound congestion, which was focused on semi-trailer unloading. In part, the post office also blamed snow in Louisville and beyond for the delays. These photos of backed up mail come from a post office inspector's report in April. It found issues with short staffing and package delays as long as 3 months. Renewed delays caught Congressman Morgan McGarvey's attention again.
We're talking about medicine. We're talking about checks. We're talking about bills that might not get to people on time. That's why we're saying, tell us right now, how are things going? Because we do not want to see a repeat of what happened last year.
They should have been prepared.
Caitlin Yates started Christmas orders at the beginning of November, including a custom shirt from Louisville headed towards Elizabethtown.
If it was the kid's gift, I'd be pretty upset. Unfortunately, Santa's never late, right?
Shipping records show it went north instead of south to Corydon, Indiana.
That's absolutely sad that the small business has to take the grief over a missing package when really it wasn't their fault.
Meaning some Christmas gifts.
You deliver it here, it's going to be stuck here until, 2026.
Could turn into New Year's gifts. In Louisville, Ian Hardwick, WHAS11 on your side.
And to spread out the increased volume, USPS said some packages bound for Louisville were rerouted to Springdale, Ohio and Memphis, Tennessee.